Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Just Another Gen Z Kid Thinking He's an Influencer. Today, the first thing I'm gonna do is address the elephant in the room. And that is that it's been a couple months since I've posted a YouTube video. The second thing I'm gonna do is stroke my own ego by making it seem like I'm more important than I actually am. And that's by saying that letters have been pouring in, phone calls, emails, all begging me to return to YouTube, begging me for content, saying there's been a cam content famine. The third thing I'm gonna do is give you a reason why I have been off YouTube for all these months. It has to be something good, something that makes me seem vulnerable, but at the same time, a really cool person. And that is gonna be mental health. So guys, the reason I've been off YouTube for all this time is because I've been doing some soul searching. And definitely not because I'm lazy and haven't been creating content. Cool, so now that we got that out of the way, I wanna give you guys the announcement. Before we get to it though, I want to say thank you to you guys. Genuinely, thank you. It's been about 7 months since my debut album, Edge of the World, came out. Last time I updated you guys, you may remember that the number of streams was 25,000. Thank you so much for all of the streams. 25,000 streams. 25,000 streams! Crazy. Since then, you guys have doubled that number. We crossed 50,000 streams last week, which I'm so thankful for, but beyond just streams, you guys also bought albums. You may remember that we had a box of these albums, and these were full at the time. Got them empty now. Is that because I dumped them on the floor right before them and I haven't sold one album? Yes. I'm totally kidding. You guys totally showed up to buy albums. Half of them may have been my grandma. That being said, you guys still went crazy. I even told you guys to contact me in different ways. I said you can either give me a phone call, you can shoot me a text message, however you want to let me know that you want an album, I'll get one to you. I also said that one of the ways to contact me was through a pigeon, that you could send me a pigeon. I have these available. If you want one of them, please text me, call me, DM me, message me, however you want to get a hold of me with a pigeon, perhaps. Maybe send a letter in a pigeon, just merely for the excitement that would bring me to have a pigeon fly to me. And honestly, I shouldn't have doubted you guys for a second, because I received this. Yeah, that's a pigeon, and his name's Carl. With a K. All that to say, you guys absolutely showed up when buying albums. That being said, I still have about half of them left. 2 boxes here. That's where the announcement comes in. Prior to my album release, I had made plans to have an album release party. Unfortunately, like most people, my plans were derailed by this thing called COVID-19. At any rate, back on January 1st when the album came out, big groups of people were a big no-no. That being said, summer is here, and it's time to party. What am I getting at? I'll tell you what I'm getting at. I'm going on tour! Yeah! Yeah, and it's a world tour. An Edge of the World Tour. That counts, right? That's a world, that counts. And the cool part is there's only one show. So that's cool. There's just the one show. There'll be one show that I will be doing that you can go to, which is good for you because then it simplifies how many shows you're like, oh, should I go to the Milwaukee show or should I go to the Korea show or the Utah show? Now you don't have to choose. Now you can just choose the one show of the Edge of the World Tour. But for real, guys, I'm so incredibly excited because this is a dream of mine. Drop an album, awesome, but to actually be able to tour it or to have a show, insane. So I'm really hoping that you guys can show up. Here's the date. It's gonna be August 20th at the TFC building in Hudson, Wisconsin. I'll put the details below, but I really would love it if you guys showed up. It's gonna be a party. We're gonna have beverages there. We're gonna have food there. I'm even going to have somebody opening for me, a mystery artist. And I know what you're thinking. Cam, are you gonna be playing our favorite songs? And to answer your question, yeah, I am. Now, I know what you're thinking. How much is a ticket to this show gonna cost? I'm glad you asked, because it's gonna cost 0.00000. I'll put a 1 at the beginning of that number, and that's how much it's gonna cost. So like $1 million. It's gonna cost a lot of money. No, it's free, because I like my shows like I like TurboTax. Free. It's gonna be a free show. You don't have to pay. Guys, this is gonna be a night of family, friends, fellowship, fun, fondue, and fiesta wear. So bring your friends, bring your cast for the merch table where we're gonna be selling these albums, and come enjoy some fellowship, some food, some drinks, and an amazing concert. I'm so excited to see you guys there. Love you. I have one last major announcement to let you guys know about. The reason that this is gonna be my one and my only concert for this album is because I'm gonna be leaving. All jokes aside, I have turned in my resignation at work, and I am going to be leaving a week after this show. And the reason that I am leaving is because a week after this concert, I'm gonna be moving out of this apartment, packing up my things, leaving my job, and going to pursue my future in
So here we are, we shine bright like the stars. You and me were made for more, yeah. And we're standing